Hello Aries, and welcome back to New Hope Tarot, where we will be doing your reading for the week of March 25th through March 31st. I have meditated upon your cards and I have pre-shuffled, but as always, I will shuffle live. During meditation, Spirit showed me a fancy key, and a key is a symbol for like the power to lock and unlock something, any kind of door, or anything that has a lock, really. And the fancy part, because they showed me the key, but they focused on how fancy the top of the card is, or not the card, the top of the key is, and it was ornate, and that can symbolize a couple of different things. It could be fancy as far as money, or it could be, some sort of amorous love. So take it how it resonates. I don't know how that's going to connect here to the reading just yet, because it was a very vague energy. It was almost flatline. It was so, what's the word I'm looking for? It was stealthy. It was a stealthy energy, like barely there energy. Okay. All right, let's get your oracle cards, connect with your energies. And thank you everybody so much for joining me today. If you are a current subscriber, thank you so much. I truly appreciate you allowing my channel to grow. I'm very, very grateful to you. If you are new to the channel, thank you so much. Your energies are absolutely welcome here. If you are a returning listener and you have yet subscribed and you feel so called to do so, feel free to go ahead and click that subscribe button now, as that exchange in energies allows your energy to be embraced here within this realm, so that we are able to connect better with your energies during readings. Okay, let's get your oracle card. It's taking a bit here to get your oracle card. Very interesting. Whoa, and there it is. Persist and faith. 2 cards. All right, very good. Very, very interesting energy here with the persist card. What I'm actually getting here with this card is it's like first let me read what it says. May the ripples build the swell. And then the faith card reads, may trust steady your fears. What I'm getting, and as you know, if you've been here listening to my channel, you know that I don't always typically take the words. Sometimes I do, but most frequently I pick up the energy from the imagery that comes through. And every time, even if I'm looking at the same card, when it connects to a different energy, I see something different, or I feel something different. It's like the spirit guides me to connect with something different within the card itself. In this particular persist card, what I'm connecting with the most is the fact that there has been something building. Right now, I can't tell whether it's good or bad, because I'm not sure what's building here. It's like opening up something with the key, and you don't know what's behind that key or what's inside, whatever is holding that in, wherever is being locked. So you don't know if it's something good or bad. And right now, because that initial energy was, as I mentioned, it was so low key. That's the same energy here. It's, you know what it feels like? When okay, there's one card. You know when a mosquito kind of buzzes around and it's persistent and it really doesn't bother you very much because it's just kind of around and it kind of goes elsewhere and it does its thing and it kind of comes around. It's just kind of one of those things. It's not necessarily a nuisance like a fly that's like always there, you know, and it just lands on your food and it's really gross. And here's your second card. I feel like this is more of like something is aware, or maybe you are aware that this is happening and maybe you're allowing it to happen, allowing it to build. I don't know. Let's move on to the Faith card here. What I'm getting here, I'm getting two separate messages. With this Faith card, I feel like this is different. It's a completely different energy that comes through with this Faith card. It in this particular card, I feel like you're alone but alive, like at peace and alive. That's, I'm seeing a lone wolf in this card. There is no lone wolf in the card. It's a sailboat in the middle of the ocean. There is, oh, and there's the third. There is no lone wolf, but that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a lone wolf, like howling at the night, like, oh, you know, just like feeling free. That's what I get from this card. I told you I connect with the energies. I don't know what to tell you. That's just what I got. All right. All right, let's get, wow. Yeah, let's get to your tarot card here. We have your Two of Pentacles, we have the Hierophant, and we have the King of Cups. Very, very, very interesting. All right, I'm definitely seeing you're balancing something out. Maybe just the regular ups and downs of life. Maybe you're just being flexible, kind of going with the flow. You know what? This might have to do with, wow, your clarifiers already came out. All right, I'll put these facing down and then I'll look at the cards here in a sec. This might have to do with finance, but I'm getting the sense that this has to do with a person. Maybe a partner that you're with. And the reason why I'm seeing this is because there is, you know, in this card, I just noticed this, by the way. I didn't even pay attention to this. In this card, I'm getting the energy. It's like remember I told you in the image that that spirit gave me, it was the fancy ornate part. They kind of touched based on that. They kind of pointed to that. And to me, what that symbolized was, sure, it could be about money, but possibly about amorous love, right? And what I'm getting, and I said the same thing about this Two of Pentacles. I feel like this could be about money, but for some reason I'm connecting with a partnership. And maybe this is a partner in business, maybe it's a partner in love. But in the background here, there is a I don't know if it's a bug or what it is, but it's kind of rolling around the water, on top of the water. And the bat, I don't think I've ever noticed on the Two of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck that there's a wave behind the Two of Pentacles, the guy that's juggling. And it reminds me so much of the waves in the Persist card. And what I'm getting with this is that remember I said, I don't know if it's like a nuisance. I don't know what it is. I couldn't tell that what was building was good or bad. That's what I'm seeing with the waves behind this. It's like things are going up and down. And it just, I feel like it's getting in, the waves just kind of increase. That's what I'm seeing. It's like something's building and building. Yeah, I'm not, something's building. I'm not sure just yet what is building, but something is building. The Hierophant is, maybe this is a partner. Maybe this is a marriage that you're in. Maybe this is, maybe this is some sort of, maybe you've conformed to the idea that, you know what, this is life. I'll just stay here because I'm committed and that's just what it is. Maybe this has nothing to do with marriage. Maybe this is just, I've committed to this business, therefore I'm going to stay within this business. That's the kind of energy and that I'm getting from this Hierophant, that I think there could be commitment or marriage here, or maybe just a deep commitment. And this commitment can be, again, about a partner, whether it's in love or in money, finance, whatever that looks like. But that's what I'm seeing here with this particular Hierophant here. Then the King of Cups in reverse. I don't feel like this is you. Like, I'm not getting I need clarifiers here. I'm not getting the energy that this is you. I feel like this is somebody that looks out for themselves. In this particular King of Cups in reverse. So I don't feel like this is you. Honestly, I'm seeing a manipulative person here. And I just don't feel like that's you. That's not your energy that is coming through here. Yeah, this could definitely be somebody that, that maybe you're dealing, okay, here's one card. Maybe you're dealing with in finances, or you're dealing with, 3 cards. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, 3 cards came out. I'm grateful to have them. So let's take a look at these real quick. This could be, again, finance, relationship. It doesn't even matter. Somebody is only looking out for themselves, and I don't think that they really care that there's a commitment. I feel like they throw the commitment in your face. It's like, well, no, you promised this, or you've committed to this, and blah, blah, blah. And then, I feel like you're like, yeah, I did, so I'm going to stick around. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's what this persistence is. I feel like that's what's building. I honestly, I feel like what's building is you being fed up. I feel like your tolerance is getting shorter and shorter for this situation or this person, okay? So let's take a look at the clarifiers, or not the clarifier. Well, yeah, the clarifiers for the King of Cups, I should say. We had the 3 of Swords, Queen of Swords, 10 of Swords. Yeah. I feel like this person is a very smooth talker. I feel like they can just talk themselves out of anything or into anything, however they choose to use their words. They're very, very, very good with words. And I feel like, again, I got manipulation out of the King of Cups, which is funny because the King of Cups is not a manipulator at all. They're emotional and they're sweet and they're kind. But in reverse, it's still not what it means in reverse, but that's what I got. That was the energy that came through. I'm getting somebody that's manipulating. And I feel like this person maybe they have broken your heart before. Maybe they've cheated. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. Or maybe they've hurt you in a very deep way. Again, this could be a partner, or this could be somebody that you work with. Maybe you, again, are in business with. Take it how it resonates. And then we have the Ten of Swords. You have to let this go away. This is something that needs to die. This is an energy that needs to die here. Because I'm just seeing you being hurt over and over and over again. Maybe not necessarily physically, but maybe emotionally. Maybe financially, maybe I take it how it resonates. I'm just seeing you getting hurt over and over and over again. And I feel like this repetitive cycle needs to end. And maybe that's you at the very beginning, balancing everything out. Like, yes, I have to go through the ups and downs, but oh my gosh, when is enough, right? With the waves, right? I feel like this person is that consistency, like that. Remember that energy, that humming, not the humming. It was like a steady. And I feel like that's what this person is. It's like they're a steady nuisance, right? Like the mosquito scenario that I gave you. I feel like they're a steady nuisance, but they're sucking the blood out of you, okay? It's a steady nuisance that you don't pay too much attention to up until they suck that blood out of you. That's what I'm getting here. Let's take a look at your clarifiers here. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Tower in reverse. And what I'm getting here with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, I'm getting a new energy. I feel like this is somebody new. Somebody that is very confident, very... because it's in reverse, I don't get anything bad. What I'm getting is the fact that they reflect a lot. I feel like this is somebody that's really in their own minds. I think that this person is good looking. I feel like this person is wise, and I feel like they're great in money matters, but I feel like they internalize a lot of things. I feel like they do a lot of inner reflection, and they do a lot of inner work, and because of that, they come off incredibly stable, even though maybe, even if they don't have the finances that they appear to have, they just still come off very, very fancy, very elegant, very, what's the word? Very, I don't know, elegant. I'm seeing elegance here with this Queen of Pentacles. And then we have the Tower moment. I do want to get some clarifiers, though, with the Queen of Pentacles. But then we have the Tower in reverse. And I feel like this is something that needs to happen. And I feel like you're delaying. I feel like, number one, this person will come into your life. But I feel like they'll come at a later time. But I feel like this, because it's below the King of Pentacles, or not King of Pentacles, the King of Cups in reverse. I feel like this is saying that you're delaying leaving, retreating from this particular situation. Like you are delaying the inevitable. You know that this situation that you're in is not good, and it's time for you to part ways. And a change needs to happen like immediately. And because both the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Cups are in reverse along with the Tower, I feel like you have yet met this person. Because I feel like the two of you will meet after this Tower moment happens. And I don't foresee this Tower moment happening anytime soon, if I'm being honest. I might get a clarifier on as to when that'll happen. But with the Queen of Pentacles, we're going to get two cards. I have the Six of Coins and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. All right. So I feel like this is going to be, again, with Wheel of Fortune, this is about fate. And I feel like this is going to be somebody who's incredibly balanced, because we have the Six of Coins, and in this particular Six of Coins, in this Six of Coins, it reminds me of the key, the image of the key on the handle. It looks very similar to that, and very similar to the Two of Pentacles, how it's cyclical and it's intertwining, and like it has like the, what is that called? The infinity sign, like it's going back and forth. I feel like that's what this energy is. This person is fancy, but fancy in a very balanced way, very elegant in a very simple way. I'm not seeing ornate or like calling attention to yourself kind of fancy. I'm seeing like an elegance to this person, and very balanced. And I feel that this person will give to you as much as you give to them. This is going to be an equal give and take relationship, but I don't feel like this has happened yet. Do you hear the revving outside? It's wanting to come in. This is the Wheel of Fortune. It's wanting to come in. There's revving outside for a reason. That's funny. And that's from a motorcycle, by the way. And this is, I don't feel like this has happened yet. I truly, truly do not feel like this has happened yet. But I feel like it will. But I don't feel like it's going to until this Tower moment happens. So I'm going to get a Tower clarifier. And you know what? That's what this Faith card is about. Trust that something better is out there for you. You don't have to stay in this situation where you're constantly being treated this way, and trust that there's something better out there for you. And so I did say about a lone wolf, so I feel like you might be a lone wolf for quite some time, Aries, at least for a bit, and I feel like you're going to enjoy your freedom. And I feel like when this person comes in, you're going to realize that not all relationships are like the one that you just had. Okay? And if this is a business partner, you have to realize that not all business partners are the same way. All right? Not all situations are created equal. Some people, don't mind independence. Okay, so take that for what it is. Let's get some Tower moment. Okay, with the Tower moment, I have the Five of Coins. All right, and with the Five of Coins, what I'm getting here is that this might happen within 5 weeks to 5 months. I'm going to say that this is going to be probably closer to 5 months. Okay, and the reason why I say that is, number one, it has the five. Technically, Pentacles is a year's situation, but I'm getting more months situation here. And in this Five of Coins, in the window, I'm seeing the cycles. Which reminds me a lot of the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Six of Coins. And I feel like that person is wanting to come in here okay. Spirit wants me to grab you know what I didn't do? I didn't do advice and oracle card. But with the Five of Coins here, I feel like that it's going to take about 5 months here. And I'm seeing you alone. And you're like, I don't feel like you have much with you. So, maybe this person takes a lot from you. But it's funny because I'm seeing this now, but I feel like in the future, it's like your fortune turns and you're just like, you know what? I rather have nothing at this point than and not be with this individual that makes me feel like absolute trash. But once you disconnect from this person and you kind of just put time and effort into yourself, I feel like that is when that's when tables turn and you start feeling free and like the lone wolf, and you feel alive. And then once you feel that way and your energies elevate, I feel like that's when this person comes in. Okay? Ask for help. Angels are celestial beings who protect everyone, and the fairies say now is the time for you to ask for angelic assistance. I mean, there's really nothing to elaborate from there, my dear Aries. I mean, this is really saying there's help to be had if you simply ask for it, right? If you're not satisfied in this relationship, talk to an attorney, a divorce attorney if you are married. Talk to a counselor, a therapist if you want to work on this. Talk to an attorney about, your contract with a business partner. See if there's any loopholes. There are ways of getting around a situation. Don't think that things are hopeless. Don't think that you just have to stick to what these people say. There are workarounds. There's contracts for a reason. All right. And typically it's very rare that they're ironclad. Can you hear that? I don't know what's going on with all the noise, but there's a jet now. There was an airplane, like earlier, there was a motorcycle during your reading, and now there's a jet plane. That I feel like that's saying you need to get and move on. That's what, and as I say that, the magician comes out. That's hilarious. Oh, and the hangman. Oh, and the ace of pentacles. Okay, I normally only get 2 cards, but 3 decided that they wanted to come out. All right, listen. You have all of the elements here. But having the elements is not enough. As a matter of fact, it reminds me a lot of the pentacle with the 2 of pentacles where they're juggling and they have the infinity sign, right? You have all of the elements to make something happen, but having all the elements is not enough. You have to make something happen. You have to go do something. Right? You have to work with them to see what does work, what is going to stick. Somebody isn't just going to come knocking at your door and say, hi, I'm a divorce attorney, or hi, I'm an attorney that looks into contracts. I don't know what those attorneys are called, so whatever. Business attorney, I don't know what they're called. Anyways, I'm not an attorney, obviously. But I feel like if you know what that name is, please put that in the comments, because now I'm just intrigued. But this is, you having all the potential to work your way through this specific situation. But are you? But are you? And in your third eye, there is that symbol that reminds me so much of the Wheel of Fortune and the 6 of Coins and the Queen of Pentacles, right? It's like the symmetry. I love this. But you need to make something happen. You can't, just because you have money doesn't mean that you invest it. You just might whittle it away, right? So this is saying work with what you have and make something happen, And then with the Hangman, this is saying take the time to properly figure out how you're going to move forward with this energy. This Hanging Man reminds me so much of the Fool. It's not even funny. I love this particular Hangman. And it's called the Hanging Man in this particular deck. But in this particular deck, I'm getting a couple of different energies. I feel like sometimes you will have to spend some money to get the outcome that you want, right? So, and okay, so I know that this is going to sound really ridiculous. You have to make something happen with the magician. But with this hanging man right next to the Ace of Pentacles, this hanging man has got coins coming out, right, out of his pocket. And the buck in the Ace of Pentacles has this ginormous pentacle attached to its antlers. And what this is saying is that what you're going to spend now is going to seem like chump change later on when you are glowing and you've come into your power, like your true power. And if you have money now, or if you think you have some sort of happiness now, it's nothing compared to what you're going to get in the future, because this is saying here, you have the elements, make it happen, spend the money right now so that you're able to get something better later, okay? Maybe it's money, maybe it's this other person, maybe it's both. Either way, ask for help, allow, and look, in this ask for help, it's this green energy, this green vibe that is surrounding the magician, right? Sometimes you have to go digging deep to find out how you're going to move forward. And in this Ace of Pentacles, there's nothing but a lot of green surrounding this buck. I love this. This is fantastic for you. I mean, it's a crappy situation that you're in right now, right? But if you choose to leave this kind of junky situation that's happening, then I feel like something amazing is really going to happen. But it's ultimately going to be up to you. There's free will and all that jazz, my guys, my Aries, my guides are saying that there's free will and you have a choice in the matter. But you know as well as I do, as Spirit it was telling me, this has been building up for quite some time. You have the ability and you have the power to lock or unlock something, right? Maybe the key is there to lock up this past situation and unlock a future possibility. All right? That's what I'm seeing here, my darling Aries. I hope this did resonate. If it did, please drop a comment. I would greatly appreciate it. I love to read them. I like to see how these readings connect with people and the energies that come in. So thank you so much for that. And if you have yet subscribed, feel free to do so. I'd really love to hit that 1,000 subscribers by June. And it'd be so amazing if you could make that happen. So thank you in advance. I really appreciate you. And until we meet again, have yourself an amazing week. Bye.